money at the same time. My hustle don't stop. It's time to get the money and the power. Yeah. You been blaming me? You ain't got no reason to blame me. You must be mad at yourself.
Good morning.
It's like they say, blame stands for been lying and making excuses.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
All I talk is politics, like a politician. I got 20s on 20s, can you see my vision? With precision I move forward. Can't be trapped by love, cause to me that's a prison. I know you say you love me, but we both know our future is already written. It's plain and simple, build up your brain. Can't stop until I'm finished, I hope you understand. Here we go. I can't be here all the time, I know you think I'm shady. I'm just out here making money, why you trying to blame me? Now you wanna throw a fit and drive me crazy. We supposed to be together, now you wanna blame me. Either way it go, I know you understand my grammar. I'ma keep on taking pictures in front of the camera. But when it's all said and done, we won't be together. Why you keep on blaming me? Cause I'm doing better. Cause I'm doing better.
Why are you blaming Zeus?
Yeah.
Keyword, good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, it's Triple A.
Cause I'm doing better. I can't believe you wanna bring to me all the stress. Once upon a time we was Romeo and Juliet. Whenever you alone, I'm the one you phone. Everything was good until you got your own. I'm not gonna be a player hater, I'm a congratulator.
I'm not a player hater.
Get back to it. And I'ma keep crossing and crossing my T's, dotting and all in my
Good
eyes.
morning,
Here we go.
April.
I can't be here all the time, I know you think I'm shady. I'm just out here making money, why you trying to blame me? Now you wanna throw a fit and drive me crazy. We supposed to be together, but you wanna blame me. Either way it go, I know you understand my grammar. I'ma keep on taking pictures in front of the cameras. And when it's all said and done, we won't be together.
Why you keep on blaming me? Cause I'm doing better. Don't blame Zeus. Don't blame Zeus, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Crooner, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the live.
Is that why you don't blame me?
All right, thank you, April. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're warming up. Get ready. It's showtime, and you know what that means.
Yeah.
Jenny,
It's me, Zeus.
political mom, Maisha.
Sometimes it gotta be this way. It really does.
It's hammer time. Let's go.
You're not my dog. I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't play these games no more. What you looking at me for? I just want the money, yo. All these games that you be playing, all this talk
I don't
that
play
you
no
be saying,
games,
I don't
ladies
really
and
like to
gentlemen.
play. Get this money
I'll
every
bring
way.
them.
Gotta keep my mental clear. Yeah, you know I'm out of here. I don't really have no fear. Yeah, you keep on showing tears. I'm not with that back and forth. I'm the type to get to work. I'm the type to keep it real. I'm the type to get a deal. I'm the type to chase it bad. I'm the type to pop a tag. Sick like I have SARS. Right around a fast car. Rapping like behind bars. I do this all for my dogs. This is what it all costs. When you gotta be the boss. If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off.
We got receipts.
If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. This is what it be like when I'm stunting on my enemies. This is what it be like when I make them feel my energy. Sitting on these racks, okay. You know what this really means. This is what it's all about. I'm on top of everything. I'm the boss, don't play with me.
You know what time it is.
Game to me. Toxic, 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 toxic. No, that's not okay with me. Every day you say you scared. Every day I'm making bread. Every day you say you good. Every day I wish you would. This is what it be like when you really on the come up. This is what it be like when you really trying to run up. Rookie of the year, better go and break the record. Rookie of the year, better go and get a checkup. Yeah. If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut you off.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Order in the court. Now, we are once again back in the Thunderdome, okay? And you know, we got a lot to go through. We really do, ladies and gentlemen. A shout out to all of you, all of my lovely friends from all over the world. Shout out where you're from so that the folks in the comment section can see that these are real people that are tuning in and wanting to know the truth to all that's going on in the world. Many of you, you know who I am. But for those of you who don't worry. I'll take care of the housekeeping. Yes, good morning. I go by the name of Zeus because I am God of sky and thunder. Cut it out, attacking. Cut it out. Los Angeles in the house. North Carolina in the house. Shout out to all the lovely places these folks are from. Okay, they could be anywhere, but they choose to be here because, listen, over here on this side of town, we do tell the truth. Chi-Town, yes. Now, they call me Zeus, but they also call me Triple H. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Toy. Why do they call me Triple H? That's a great question. People ask me it all the time. Well, contrary to popular belief, they call me Triple H because, ladies and gentlemen, I am the most honest person out here on social media. Hands down, there's nobody more honest than me. All right? That's the first H. The second H, ladies and gentlemen, is because I'm humble. There's nobody more humble than me out here on social media. Listen, if I step on your toes and I get it wrong, I'll be the first one. I'll be the first to apologize. Listen, I stepped on you. Listen, I cut in line. I'm so sorry. It's no big deal for me to apologize. That's why I'm the most humble person out here. Okay? And the last H, ladies and gentlemen, it is because I am the most handsome. I really am the most handsome in the kingdom, okay? Now, that doesn't mean there aren't other people out here that aren't handsome, but there's only one, and that's me that is the most handsome, okay? Listen, many are called, but only a few are chosen. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscriptions and all of that. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. And ladies and gentlemen, I am the chosen one. Tell him, Grumpy, I am so handsome. Now, before we get started with this show, you know what we got to do. We got to take care of these housekeeping items. So this is a bit of a warning already for those of you who are on the right, those of you who are Trump supporters. Now is your chance to exit stage left because I guarantee you this will probably be the most uncomfortable 1.5 hours of your day. Because over here, we are highly critical of the Republican Party and especially their leader, Donald J. Trump. And as he says, and I actually agree with, if you don't like it in this live, you can leave.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
That's right.
As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country.
That's right.
If you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back.
Right.
It's okay, too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
All right. If you're here, if you're still here after your leader told you to leave, then I guess this truth and message is for you. Now, let's get into, we got a lot to cover today, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot to cover today. Now, as you can see, I have this pride background up for a very important reason. All year long, and I know why a lot of these folks on the right are upset. They're upset because their leader is about to be indicted and arrested. And what they're doing now is they're just attacking all the people in the marginalized communities. They've gone as far as to say there's no such thing as racism. It's all fabricated. What is a man? What is a woman? They're out here protesting Budweiser. Okay, don't buy Budweiser is what they say. They say don't buy Apple. Apple is celebrating LGBTQI plus. Don't buy Apple. This is what they're telling you. Anything that has the flag and the rainbow, don't support it. This is what they say. Don't boo me. Don't order. I'm telling you the truth. This is what they do on their TikToks. Okay, they use TikTok to spread these hateful messages and spread just poisonous rhetoric out here. I heard it. I just go in there and I go, really? I thought you were Christians. So, I kept wondering, what will it take for them to really understand that what they're doing is just flat out wrong? It's primitive. It's outdated. It's hateful. What will it take? But if they wanna, boycott things, fine, let them. So they want to boycott Target. They go in there, they knock over the stores, the displays. They go in there and they harass the employees. And I keep asking them, please just stop. Please just stop. They don't listen to Zeus. They don't. But, I'm going to continue doing what I do. So the other day it was brought to my attention that TikTok, right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a proud supporter of the LGBTQI plus community. So with that, let's give TikTok a round of applause. And with this news, I am asking my friends on the right to come clean, okay? Effective June 1, we will be entering Pride Month. And I expect all of my friends on the right to do one of three things. One, stick to the boycott, shut down, delete the app off your phone, okay? And call it a quit. You're done with TikTok, okay? But if you don't do that, fine. I think you're going to have to issue us a public apology. And I will be visiting all the lives that you have. And I'm going in there. Don't block me when I go in there. Right now, they're blocking Zeus. Every time I go in their lives, they go, oh, get that Zeus. Get him out of here. They don't like me. Why don't they like me? Because I tell the truth. So if you're still on TikTok, and I know who you are, I've been in your live. I will be going into your live, and I'm going to enter the comment section, and I'm going to say, where is that apology? Because you should stick to what you're doing. Boycotting TikTok. So that's one of the PSA announcements that I wanted to bring front and center. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, to boycotting TikTok, there is now a call for the folks on the right. They want to boycott Chick-fil-A. I mean, listen. How are you going to say no to that chicken sandwich with the pickles and those waffle fries? Are you folks serious? So you want to get rid of the beer? You want to get rid of TikTok? You want to get rid of Target? You want to get rid of Apple? You want to get rid of Chick-fil-A? Shame! Yeah, shame. Listen, if I had a friend or anyone I know come to me and tell me, first of all, what I could do with my money, get away from me. You're out of your league talking to me and telling me what I can do with the money I've been making. I work hard. I don't answer to you. I answer to the folks I do business with, number one. So if they're telling you what to do with your money, that's already a red flag. But then they want to take away the chicken, the fried chicken, the beer. Ha! Fried chicken and beer. You can't have it when you hang out with these folks. You can't go to Target, okay? What else? You can't go to Apple. What is there left to do, folks? You can't be on TikTok. Seriously? That sounds like the most lamest, and I hate to use these kind of terms. That sounds like a terrible way to live. Any of you who got friends that are asking you to participate in these silly, ridiculous boycotts, I'm going to be the first one to tell you. They're not your friends, and they're not Christian. No, 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 no. If anything, they are liars and hypocrites, because I guarantee you, those same individuals who are telling you to boycott this stuff, come June 1st, we will still see them on TikTok. We will still see them at Chick-fil-A. They will be drinking those Budweisers, and they will soon act as if this never happened. I've seen them do it several times, okay? Now, that's that. I will continue to monitor the situation as time goes forward, but it is now time to move on to our next topic. Trump supporters, get ready. You know what this is about. You know what this is about. Well. You know how they keep saying Alvin Bragg, this is a weak case. It's going to go away. Gone by summer is what they say. Good morning, brother Swervin. They say Alvin Bragg doesn't have a good case. Well. I'm going to tell you how good Alvin Bragg has such a good case that he's delivered a devastating blow to those in Trump world. So Trump has been trying to get this case, ladies and gentlemen, he's been trying to get it moved from the state of New York, and he's been trying to make it a federal case. Okay, and what happened is the prosecutors yesterday, they have smacked down Donald Trump's attempt to relocate the Stormy Daniels hush money trial from New York to a federal court. And as you know, this is tied to the 34-count indictment filed against Donald J. Trump in New York back in April. And this is what Alvin Bragg said. The defendant's alleged criminal conduct here is similarly divorced from any official duty or responsibility, the pre-election scheme, and the $130,000 payment to an adult film actress predated the defendant's inauguration and his post-inauguration actions. See, what Alvin Bragg was trying to help Trump understand was, he said it in the most, let me see if I can find those exact terms. He said, let me see if I can pull it up for you so you know what exact language to use. I want you to all use this language, especially when you're talking to these fake TikTok hosts and these so-called TikTok lawyers and attorneys who somehow were so great that they decided the Department of Justice was just too good for them. They don't want to work for the Department of Justice like Jack Smith. They would rather work on TikTok with us. They don't like me. They don't like me because I tell the truth. Well, guess what? I'd rather tell the truth and be realer to you than to be out here believing lies and conspiracies and doing time in Washington, D.C. because Donald J. Trump convinced me that I had to go there and help him overturn the election. Moving on. This is what Alvin Bragg said. This claim, Trump, fails because protective jurisdiction does not exist as a recognized basis for federal court jurisdiction. And because the defendant could not satisfy the predicates for invoking that theoretical basis for federal court jurisdiction, even if it did exist. In other words, Donald J. Trump, here's the deal. If you believe that this crime is a federal crime, well, by all, the door is open. Tell us what federal crime you're talking about, Donald Trump. Don't you just love it? You know what Trump did? Federal, well, shoot, I'm not going to tell you what federal crime it was. You know what? Maybe I should just go ahead and let this thing play out in New York. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Alvin Bragg a round of applause. Moving on to the next topic, I got to open up these boxes. You know me, ladies and gentlemen. I got to hear from all of you, especially my crowd, the crowd favorites. I got to hear from all of you. but I want to make sure I at least touch on these as fast as possible. Thank you for the follow. Next is Harlan Crow. Many of you know who Harlan Crow is. And I'll just say this. He's on the verge of being subpoenaed, okay? Let's just do a quick rundown of who Harlan Crow is. He is the one, ladies and gentlemen, that has been spoiling Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, okay, taking him on these lavish vacations, buying his mom's house, paying for his family's college tuition. And you and I all know that is some suspicious activity. But of course, some of my friends on the right, they don't want to investigate this. No. They want to investigate Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and so on. So what I wanted to make sure we are all aware of is that the committee, there's a committee. Let me see. Excuse me. Wow. The Senate Judiciary Committee, they've politely asked Harlan, hey, we want to know who you've been doing this for as it relates to those in the Supreme Court. And he's pushing back saying, no, I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
And he's gone as
I'm really sorry.
And he's gone as far as to say, after careful consideration, he doesn't believe the committee has the authority to investigate him. Well, the committee has responded, okay, and they have said, listen up. While we do believe what you're saying sounds convincing, but given the circumstances, we are going to ask that you bring it in and talk to us. And they have given him a June 5th deadline. Keep up the good work. And if he does not meet that June 5th deadline, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He just may find himself being subpoenaed to go in there and reveal to the American people who exactly he's paying for on the Supreme Court. Because again, we are a nation of law and order, right? Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, like I said, there's a couple of things I wanted to touch on. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Disgusting right here. Yes. James Comey, not James Comer, cut it out. James Comey, the former director of the FBI. He has gone on CNN recently, and he said this: Ron DeSantis' threat to pardon those January 6 rioters is an attack on the rule of law. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who need context, Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, who's also running to be the president of the United States from the Republican Party, he actually said he would pardon some of the folks that participated on January 6th. Okay? I can't do the battle. So sorry. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we should lock Ron DeSantis up. You know what? I'm starting to think that perhaps between the two, yeah, you're right. We do probably need to go do whatever we can to do. Well, if he breaks the law, let's not get ahead of ourselves. If he broke the law in any way, then justice needs to be served. But for right now, this is just dangerous rhetoric that Ron DeSantis is engaging in. Okay. And so he was on James Comey. He was on CNN, and Anderson Cooper says, given the career you have had at the FBI, when you see Donald Trump now the front runner again for the Republican nomination, how big of a threat is that? And you know what James Comey said? He said, it's a very serious threat to the rule of law, almost an existential threat. If he were to become president again, he has tried to take a flamethrower to the FBI, to the Department of Justice, because he wants them to stop investigating him. Shame! Shame on Donald Trump. Yes, we do believe Donald Trump. I know. We do believe Donald J. Trump is a threat to the rule of law. And that's why I say there won't be a Trump 2024. Okay? But then Anderson Cooper goes on to say, when you hear the former president talking about pardoning you, you hear Ron DeSantis talking about looking at pardons for those who participated in January 6th, Mr. Comey, what do you think? And Mr. Comey says, I think it's disgusting. And I do too. Thank you, Tacky. It's an attack on the rule of law. If anything in this country, people should be able to agree on. We should send a message, never again. You cannot intervene by force. You can protest. You can march. You can do what you want. But don't you dare. And that's the message that the FBI and the DOJ is sending to those folks who attacked our Capitol on January 6th. And I agree with James Comey. Now, I know this is an uncomfortable message for the Trump supporters, so I'm going to play it again.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. Yep. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now.
That's right.
Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
That's right. Because it's about to get a little hotter over here, ladies and gentlemen. I got to wrap this live up before I open up these boxes. So you go on Twitter and you have Geraldo. Many of you know who he is. And he says he is going to call on President Biden to pardon Donald Trump like Ford pardoned Nixon in exchange for a pledge to never run again. Yeah. No. How many of you out there think that once Jack Smith indicts Donald Trump and we get Trump convicted, how many of you out there think that Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, in all of his glory, how many of you think that Biden should pardon Trump? Does anyone out there think that? Does anyone think? I can't. I don't think anyone. Look. Okay. No. Oh, look at that. H no. Well, the verdict is in. And Geraldo, I'm going to say this. This is a terrible idea. Okay, because this is not the way law and order needs to work in this country. I get that you think this would help America heal and move forward. But no, there's just too many crimes that Donald J. Trump has been involved with. Okay, like I said, in this kingdom, Trump is guilty. Okay, and I will be doing all I can to make sure that President Biden is aware that we, the people of these lovely United States, would like for him to do nothing of that nature. Please no. If you're going to at least do it, leave it to the president who wins the 2028 election. How about that? I need Donald J. Trump to really understand what happens when you break the law, okay? And given the magnitude and the gravity of the crimes that he's been involved with, absolutely not. Too many crimes that I don't think letting him off the hook for this would be a good idea. All right. Now, my last thing that I wanted to cover, okay, because I'm running a little bit behind, is one of my favorite sections to cover, and it has to do with what? January 6th. Yes, we have a situation. Another Trump supporter, ladies and gentlemen, has been convicted.
I'm sorry.
Another Trump supporter has been convicted. A judge on Tuesday heaped scorn on this woman, Pauline Bauer, a Capitol rioter who became known for deploying her sovereign citizen style rhetoric in her legal defense filings. And this is what the judge said. Okay. What did the judge say to her? Oh, you were part of a national embarrassment. I agree. The crimes you and others committed were things Americans never thought they would see. And that's not all. Okay? He said she showed a shocking lack of remorse for her actions while also displaying a pattern of disrespect for government institutions. All the same, Judge McFadden said that the United States Department of Justice sentencing recommendations for Bauer were too high, and instead he gave her a 27-month prison sentence. Good job, the DOJ strikes again. Well, you know what you gotta do? That's what happens. That's what happens when you break the law because you wanted to listen to Donald J. Trump. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump is going to be probably going to go down in history as the worst president in U.S. history. If not, he's going to be a good runner-up to that position, I guarantee you. He is going to be probably the most crime-ridden president this country has ever seen. And what does that say about the folks who support this guy? I am on the verge of making it a new law, new rule in this kingdom that anyone who supports Donald J. Trump is also a criminal. Because as they like to say, you know when they talk about those birds, right? Well, here's a new riddle for you, a new bird riddle. Birds of a feather flock together. You call yourselves Christians? I don't buy it. Because I've read that Bible and I see nothing in the Bible that aligns with the hateful rhetoric that's going on the right. I've seen nothing in the Bible that aligns with the crimes that Donald J. Trump has been committing. You went up there, the person that Donald Trump used to get the Christian, Mike Pence. Mike Pence. You go back to the footage on January 6th, and what do you hear the Trump supporters saying, and what do you see them doing? You hear them shouting, "Hang Mike Pence." And they actually brought a gallows there to protest. And then they have the audacity to get in front of these judges, in front of these juries, and try to pretend as if somehow they are political prisoners. You know what they like to do? Well, what about BLM? What about Antifa? What about Hunter Biden? And so on and so on. To those who continue to engage in that kind of conduct, I'm going to say it. Shame! They don't like me because I tell the truth. Well, guess what? I'd rather tell the truth and be realer than you than to be out here believing lies, ladies and gentlemen. And they say I'm a Democrat operative. They say Nancy Pelosi is paying Zeus. This is what they've said. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. No strings attached. I am not a hand puppet. All right. Let's open up these boxes. And let's start to hear from those of you who are brave enough to come in the box and share the truth. And by the way, you can't, thank you, Brother Heaven. You can't get in here and say Biden is ruining this country. I just want to say this full disclosure right here. I have a list of all of President Biden and Kamala Harris's accomplishments. So, If you try to get in here and lie, I will stop you right in your tracks, and I will start reading these accomplishments to you. So it was probably best you just stick to the topics that we've talked about. Otherwise, I'll do exactly just that. I will get up here and start talking about Biden's historically low unemployment rates. I will start talking about how he ended America's longest war in Afghanistan, that college debt relief. Oh, yeah, that bipartisan infrastructure. You know what I need to do? I need to add that debt ceiling negotiation to my list, don't I? All right, ladies. Good morning, brother. Attacking. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm going to go off script.
For us.
I'm going to go
an echo.
Script.
For us. Where did he go? Attacking, are you there?
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Where did he go? Attacking, are you there?
Well, you might got to drop down and come on back up. Let's go. You see the picture? One picture is worth 1,000 years. Get him, Jack. Get him, Jack. Law and order. Good morning.
Do we have issues?
You might got to do what Jay did.
Good morning.
I think Jay said you got to close the app and then relaunch it.
Good morning. We got to close the app and then relaunch it. Good morning.
Attacking. Close the app and relaunch it. Otherwise, I will have to move on. I guess you must have a lot of truth. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm going to give Attacking a few seconds to get back in here and bring his healthy dose of truth for those in the morning who enjoy it. I know a lot of people say, Zeus, you hate the right, you hate Republicans. It's not that I have any hate. I have no hate in my heart, okay? What I do is very easy to follow. We just tell the truth over here, okay? And it's because I understand the tactics that the folks on the right like to use. What they like to do is hide all of the things that they're doing and project it onto the Democrat. And I am here to stop it right in its tracks. Well, I don't know where Attacking is. Going once. Going twice. No, it's not. It's not BS. It is true. Like I said, if you're on TikTok, for those out here who are on the right, let's be honest. Are you going to boycott TikTok? June 1st, will you be boycotting TikTok? That means deleting the app. Are you going to do it? Be honest. They don't want to answer the question now. They don't want to answer. See, that's what I'm talking about. Hypocrites.
Okay, are we good?
Yes, we are good. Good morning, brother Attacking.
I do apologize for that. I'm going to go off script really quick.
Okay, what do you got? Hey, we got to be quick. People.
I am. I'm going to be quick. I'm going to be quick. For people who keep on saying Joe Biden and Tara Reid. Tara Reid was in Russia recently. Interviewing. It's up on YouTube. You can see that she's talking about current situations in regards to the government, Pence, all this stuff. Tara Reid wrote a letter to Putin saying that America will come around and see the light, that you're a great man, and that she loves him and she supports him. So Tara Reid is a Russian sympathizer. So you can read that up, which I did not know until just last night. Also, Tara Reid lied. Tara Reid lied in her conversation in regards to why lawyers dropped her in regards to this group called Time's
DJ
Up.
Rebel.
It's called Time's Up. She lied about that. So basically, Tara Reid quit trying to use that against Joe Biden. It's a dead issue. She lied. You need to listen to her interview with Russia. She is a Russian Putin sympathizer over the United States of America.
I can't attack you.
Okay.
Every time we get into these conversations with these folks on the right, we end up in Russia.
Right.
Shame!
Right. So basically, that's what I did have to say. I don't want to take any more time because of the screw up with the phones. Bring somebody else up. Zeus, you are God, but I am Triple S.
What does Triple S stand for, Attacking?
Stands for smart, sexy, and senior.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brother Attacking. He came in, delivered the truth. I detected no lies. My lie detector didn't go off. But I got to say this before I bring up the next guest. Trump supporters, please do me a huge favor. Please make sure whatever propaganda you're circulating out here, make sure you verify if it's from Russia or not. Because guess what? It seems to me that 99.9999% of the content you're spewing, saying, sharing, is coming directly from Russia. Okay? So I'm just throwing that out there. Now, let's bring up our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Anthony, welcome into the kingdom. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Always blessed to be in the kingdom of Olympus.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Just reading these comments and laughing at all these Trump supporters that are so misinformed and low information. Just laughing at every time we turn around, their hopes are being doused with something, and then they have to move the goalpost again.
Well, you know, their issue is they're running out of money because it's hard to, pay for Trump's legal defense. You know what that is about.
Oh yeah, that's what he's been doing for the last 2 years, is paying for all his legal fees.
That's right. Thank you for the gifts. So they're out there spending their money on these Trump bucks. Okay. They think that they're going to get a huge return on their investment. They think Donald Trump is going to be in office again. And when he gets in office, he's going to free the people that participated in the January 6th attack. And he's going to secure the border. This is what they're believing. And that Joe Biden is ruining America.
Those people that's believing in that are gonna do they're gonna do a lot of time. Those people are gonna do a lot of time.
That's right. Thousands of years when you combine everyone's sentence.
Before recently, I didn't think that Donald Trump would be arrested. I mean, be sent to prison.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't think that he would be sent to prison because you know how hard it is to send a rich white man to prison. I really didn't think that.
I've heard of that.
I didn't think that he was going to go to prison.
Right.
But with all the things that I'm seeing stacked up against him right now, it's a good chance that man sees some prison time.
Will the Trump supporters get a refund if he goes?
Lawyers don't get refunds.
Oh, so they all in.
Yeah, lawyers don't get refunds.
Sorry.
I don't understand because we're what 6-7 years into Donald Trump
they said this day would never come.
Yeah, we're about 7 years of Donald Trump being in the spotlight, and they have yet to receive anything that this man has promised them. They're yet to receive anything this man has promised them.
Why do you think they love him so much? I mean, he ain't even gave him a thing. He just selling them a dream. This is worse than pimping.
This is pimping. That's what it is. The Trump been pimping since been pimping.
He out here pimping.
Hey, I'm not gonna take up too much more of your time, Zeus. So I just came up here to give my regular spiel. MAGA is the Confederacy, and until we start treating them as such, we're gonna continue to go through this because every so often we got a group of people that want this country to be just theirs.
That's not how this works.
That part. That's not how that's not how this works.
That's not how this works. Nope. You won't be able to take over this entire country. I don't know who told you that. Don't work
Hey,
like that.
man, have a good day in Olympus. I love everybody in here, and I'm gone.
All right. Thank you, Brother Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen. Joe, listen. I got to break the news to you, Joe. I see you out there. You're typing Trump 2024. I just wanted to let you know there won't be a Trump 2024, but there will be a Jack Smith. Don't you love it? All right. Good morning, Brother Swervin. The crowd, another crowd favorite. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, Zeus. Getting ready to head off to the VA here in a little bit for another round of tests and oncology tests and all of that good stuff. So I got a fun-filled day at the doctor's office.
Oh, love it. I love it. As long as you're getting that health care, that this country has to offer, that's good news, brother.
Absolutely. But I did want to come to you with some breaking news this morning, Zeus.
Talk to me.
It was brought to my attention that Jack Smith had an accident last night.
Say it isn't so.
He apparently was standing close to an x-ray machine and he was overwhelmed with gamma rays.
What?
He's been spotted on the Brooklyn Bridge.
What?
Just hulking out, waving all kinds of documents about Donald Trump. Because he is coming for Donald Trump.
Oh Lord, Jack is coming.
Let me tell you what I think his theme song should be. Here you go.
Hey.
Everyone he meets, he stays a stranger.
Now, that line there, it means a lot to me when he says everywhere he meets, he stays a stranger.
Oh!
And here's why.
Why?
Do you think all the people he's interviewed, he made friends with?
Absolutely not.
Nope. He was a perfect stranger to him during his depositions, and he was a perfect stranger to him after the deposition. And I'm pretty sure it ended with, "Thank you for your time. Goodbye."
Okay. You know, you brought up an interesting point because I'm going to do a Jack Smith special once he gives his speech about, those indictments, right? And I've been trying to find out a lot of information about Jack Smith. And the thing is, you really can't find nothing about this guy out there.
No, he's been a pretty secretive guy his entire career. You know why? He wanted to make sure that he don't find himself in a position where he has to get an attorney.
Whoa!
Like he's making all these other attorneys do.
Right.
But yeah, he's been a pretty private guy his entire career. I mean, you don't really see a lot about them. And what you do see, his wife gave $50 to the Biden campaign. Oh, she's a Trump hater.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it out.
But Zeus, the last thing I want to touch on before I get out of here, and if I'm being out of line here, just let me know. But I know you to be a man of faith.
That's right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you believe strongly in your faith, and I'm not going to say what that faith is.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you believe strongly in your faith.
Absolutely. Faith the size of a mustard seed.
You also have what I refer to as what is it called again? Oh, common sense.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to
common sense out there,
believe me, if common sense was so common, a lot more people would have it. And one question that I've always asked is, when it comes to the faith of these Trump supporters and QAnon and all of this other garbage, everything that they said was going to happen, none of it has happened.
Right.
We heard the conspiracy theory of Donald Trump he was still the president of the 19th Republic, not the United States. He was still the president of the Corporation of America.
Oh, God,
I remember that. The conspiracy theory that Mike Lindell posed, and he had all this smoking gun evidence, which that was found to be false, obviously.
False.
and the Supreme Court was going to give up their Thanksgiving holiday and come back in and unanimously vote to reseat Donald Trump as the president. Well, that didn't happen either.
22-380.
Yeah.
The Brunson brothers.
Yeah, Brunson versus Adams. That didn't happen.
Lord, don't give me nightmares. It's trauma.
These are the things, like how much faith. Remember all the people that were circling down there in Texas waiting on John F. Kennedy to resurrect himself?
Right out of the grave.
And he's not even there. He got John F. Kennedy Jr. got a burial at sea. So I'm guessing somehow he was just gonna
walk on the water
or fly up out of the water, maybe get Aquaman to give him a lift over to the Texas coast. But how much faith does it take when everything that they said is going to happen, not one bit of it has ever happened? How much faith do you need for that? And now they're hanging their hats on Trump 2024.
Oh, no.
So when that doesn't happen, will Donald Trump give up the grift? Probably not. He's going to want to fight have another Stop the Steal campaign and grift him for more money.
Stop the Steal 2.0.
Yeah. This time we're going to do it biglier and better. And it just, like, I don't understand how much faith it takes. If I'm going to get my car serviced and they say, all right, what you here for? Well, I just need an oil change. And they come back out and say, hey, your brakes are shot. Oh, man, yeah, the car does have 89,000 miles on it. Okay, yeah, go ahead, change them out. And then they come back and they say, you need a new transmission. Well, wait a minute now. I'm really starting to lose my faith in this, because this is the only place I've had the car service. And if you're telling me I need a new transmission now, why didn't you tell me it was going bad 7 months ago?
I think in those situations, what they're really trying to say is, listen, I just need your money. Let's just cut to the chase. How much you got in your bank account? Okay, can I get it all? That's what this is about.
And what is Donald Trump doing?
He wants their money. He doesn't care about them.
I just need your money. Every promise that he said he was going to make happen, and I'll keep screaming this to the high heavens and the low hells till the day I die. We never saw that check from Mexico for that wall, but we did see one from Mexico to the United States to the tune of $1.8 billion. We did see that. We never saw that new healthcare plan, but we did see President Biden help lower insulin costs. Right? We saw all these things under President Biden, and the only thing we saw under Donald Trump was, I think, 320 some days of him playing golf. And now he's been ejected from the United States Golf Association for cheating. I mean, how more of a pathetic loser can you be?
That's their fearless leader, though, Brother Swerve. And I'm starting to realize, if they want to give their money up to this guy, so be it. But don't call it anything other than what it is. It's pimping.
Exactly.
Donald J. Trump has to have one of the strongest pimp hands I have seen in my lifetime.
Oh, I mean, he out there making Don the Bishop Magic Wand jealous.
He's selling them fake money.
And they're buying it.
Woo-wee! What
Boy,
kind of pimping is this?
And
what is he breaking y'all off with?
and let me remind him of something real quick, Zeus, and then I'm going to go ahead and depart the kingdom. I'm going to remind him of something real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and depart the kingdom.
All right. Hello, Tina. Nice to see you.
This is not a fearless leader.
No.
This is a fearful leader. And you know why he's fearful? Because Jack Smith is coming.
Facts.
So Trumpers, get them knee pads ready. And I can't wait till Jack Smith has that speech. Whatever indictments he see fit.
It's going to be the speech of all speeches.
I am going to love Zeus, watching them walk it all back and try to come up with every excuse in the book. So, having said that, my friend, I'm going to go ahead and take my leave. I yield back the remainder of my time to the floor.
All right, Brother Swervy.
You enjoy the rest of your day in the kingdom, and be safe out there while you're holding it down.
All right, you too, and keep up the good fight, taking care of your family as well. I always enjoy having you come in, my brother.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I'll see you later, Zeus.
All right, see ya. Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Swervy! All you gotta do is get in the box and tell the truth. It's not that difficult. You get in here and you start lying. That's when things start going south real fast. All right. Good morning, Brother Poker Dad. It seems like you're there or you're not there. How are you doing?
I am here. Good morning, sir.
You're back. I'm surprised. You know, you made a lot of folks uncomfortable yesterday with that truth. Okay.
Listen,
Now, how are you doing
I've
this
been
morning?
I've been uncomfortable for the last 8 years.
Oh, please
So I'm
speak
not
to
worried about what some rhinos think of me.
it. You're not worried about those.
Imagine if you will. Imagine if you will. I guess there's a lag. I'm not sure. I apologize, Zeus.
Fair enough. I can hear
But
you.
imagine if you will that you have an individual trying to mop the Red Sea and not getting anywhere. The few real Republicans that there are out here trying to clean up the act of the party, and it's just not working.
I'm laughing because I'm laughing at the visuals, right? You know, someone with a mop in the middle of the ocean trying to mop it.
Trying to clean up the ocean.
It ain't gonna work. What are you doing? Okay, good one.
But I'll be honest, that's the way I'm feeling right now. I am absolutely disgusted,
Heidi.
and I feel a little bit unrooted, if you will. You know,
This is why
I don't agree. As you know, I don't agree with the economic plans of
Right.
the Democratic Party,
and
that's
know.
fine.
We can agree.
I
and
will
disagree
not
on that.
side. Right, and I will not side with the what's going on with the again the rhinos right now, because that's who's infiltrated and taken over the party. I'm actually a little offended the GOP even uses the elephant anymore, because it should be the Rhino Party at this point. It's a disgusting way that the entire party is going right now. I mean, I listen to conversations of people that are Republican, and it has nothing to do with the betterment of our community and our country.
Right. They're off the rails, is what they say.
Whenever I hear people in these conversations, they're more worried about Hunter this and President Biden that. Whether you agree with the politics or you don't, focus on what it's going to take to fix the situation.
Elisha.
Like, President Biden is not going to be there forever. Whether it's 1 more year or 5 more years, he's not going to be there forever. What are you doing to improve the party, and what are you doing to improve the lifestyles of the American citizens? Period. What do we? As you know, we talked about this. I'm not impressed by the unemployment rate. I'd be more impressed at the small business rate, right? Let's see the fact that small businesses are staying open. Let's see the fact that small businesses are actually keeping more of their profits. Let's see that. Let's stop seeing so many underemployed people. Let's stop seeing so many people working 50 and 60 hours a week for somebody else's growth. Right? And that's what I'm hoping to see. And I'm hoping that the Republican Party can get back behind that mission statement. Getting out of people's bodies. Stop telling women what to do when that was decided 60 years ago. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's focus on keeping our economy great for everybody. Not making people work for some corporate fascist pig.
Ooh, you came in hot today, Poker Dad.
I'm even listening to DeSantis at this point is disgusting me.
Oh, why? They're branding DeSantis as Diet Donald Trump. Don't you like that? Or don't some of the people in your party? It's Trump without the baggage,
No,
right?
he's a more calculated Trump. He's not
Oh,
as stupid with his mouth as Trump is. You're not going to find DeSantis on Twitter telling people his thoughts when he's freaking half snockered on the toilet at 3 a.m. in the morning with Stormy Daniels sitting next to him.
oh no, that's disgusting. Well,
I can't with the people that are in the representation of this party right now. I'm super disappointed. As I told you before, the first term I did vote for DeSantis. I felt encouraged by what he was going to do coming into his first term as governor down here in Florida. It just seems like it's going downhill in a handbasket.
Yeah. While I, yesterday we talked about Liz Cheney, and she's one of the real Republicans that are left, and she's making it her mission to do all she can to prevent Donald J. Trump from getting a second term. So I thought about it, and I said, perhaps until you decide to become a Democrat, maybe you can at least support the Democrats on that front. Doing all you can to make sure he doesn't get a second term. Whatever that is. Is that possible?
It's possible that I will do everything I can to split the Red Sea. That's what's possible. I'm gonna focus my efforts on doing what I can to, even if it's a sinking ship, I'm gonna try to plug the holes along the way, and if it gets destroyed, so be it.
Well, you mean okay. So you're gonna go down with the ship, and you're gonna continue to mop the ocean.
When I say go down, I'm not talking about I'm personally going to go down. I'm going to do what I can to help some survivors. Let real Republicans know that you aren't stuck in this. It also doesn't mean that you have to swing completely to the other side, right? It just means that, hey, we need to be more responsible. We need to be more accountable for our actions. We need to be more accountable for what we're, the truths that we should be spreading rather than the lies and the misinformation. Stop getting involved with these nonsensical conversations about Hunter Biden and his laptop. I could care less what he does on the hub. That's his business.
I agree. Like I've said, what man doesn't have a little dirt on their laptop or their cell phone? Cut it out.
I refrain from that question, Zeus.
Well, you weren't supposed to answer it, but we know that this is a lucrative business, and there has to be a good amount of supply and demand going on.
Facts.
Fair enough. Well, listen.
I yield my time, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for once again bringing your truth to the kingdom. It is very much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Boycotting. It's not that hard to get in the box and tell the truth. I don't coordinate these conversations with these beautiful people. This, ladies and gentlemen, is just the result of all of our hard work being done out here on this amazing platform, spreading the truth to every single corner. I am so happy today to hear from all of these lovely people. All right, now I got to go this way because I don't think I've done business with this gentleman or this individual before, and I want to make sure I get a full. Oh, I guess they disappeared. All right, moving along. Let's bring up another crowd favorite. Oh, okay, Shay, I see you. Nutty Professor.
They disappeared because they knew that I have to get in this live. So I missed your monologue this morning. So I will say this. Poker Dad. I hope Poker Dad and Swervin are still around because I have a message for them. All right. First of all, Poker Dad needs to stop with his BS. Poker Dad is a Democrat. He needs to stop. He needs to stop because here's the thing. I've been listening to Poker Dad, especially in this live, for a while now.
Right.
All right.
Right.
And I refuse to spew that negativity on him, calling him a Republican. I refuse to do
I
that
can't either.
because here's the deal. Here's the deal. Everything that he states, unless he's gaslighting us, everything that he states is a Democratic talking point, policy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Him being anti taking away a woman's right to choose, him being anti discriminating against the LGBTQ community, none of that is the Republican agenda. None of it, including Liz Cheney. So, Poker Dad,
Let's lay hands. Let's get some prayer going.
you are not a Republican. So I don't know why it's so hard for you to say I have converted to the Democratic Party. It's not going to kill you, my friend. It's okay. It's not poisonous. In fact, it's poisonous. You are self-harming when you call yourself a Republican. You need to seek counseling, my friend. It's okay.
Do we need to hold a special live for those who are on that sinking ship that may just need a little bit of encouragement to
We need
get
to hold
on?
something. We
Yeah,
need to hold something because he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there,
he's
trying
holding
to
on. He's loyal. I'll give him that.
he,
He's loyal.
but you know what? The people from that party, that old party, that's the one thing that they do have going for them. They are loyal folks. I mean, look how Donald Trump came in and captured and created MAGA because of loyalty. Because of loyalty. And my
Well,
second
because of
thing,
pimping too. Donald
well,
Trump
that too.
he's definitely one of the best pimps I've seen on. He uses his power for evil, but it's effective. I've never seen this in my life.
Right. And here's the second thing. Swerving is the Baptist preacher. That dude is so long-winded. Swerving, I'm coming. He gotta give a message every time he get up. Swerve, 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 swerve. Stop being a Baptist preacher. I'm gonna need you to start being a Catholic priest and
He
do a
like to
homily.
get up here and carry on, don't he?
I'm gonna need him to become a Catholic priest and do a homily. In this case, I was gonna say a 10-minute homily, but TikTok 10 minutes is equivalent to 2 minutes. I'm gonna need you to get in here and do a TikTok homily. So
he has that. The
so
Holy Spirit just takes control when he gets in that box.
right. I love both of those gentlemen. I love both of those gentlemen. But listen. So I don't, like I said, I missed the monologue. I don't know if you spoke about this, but the whole Ken Paxton, Attorney General
I
in
didn't
Texas.
speak on that. You can go ahead.
Okay. So quick rundown. We know that he's been impeached. He's been impeached, and he is no longer Attorney General as of right now, because according to Texas law, you have to step aside until the Senate decides whether you're going to be removed from office. So
and before you go, yeah, Shay, that's right. What about the votes that were stolen? Did you?
So that's the point that I'm leading to.
Tina, you're wrong.
The fact that he I just saw Swervin's comment. The fact that he got on Steve Bannon and he started spilling the beans. So we have to really change what we say to people who say that the 2020 elections were stolen, because after all, they're starting to seem like they were correct.
Wait. When I ask, do they think Biden stole it?
Okay. To your point.
Okay,
But in
there
general,
was some stuff going on.
in general, their rant about the 2020 election being stolen, it's starting to come true. I guess if you say it enough times, it becomes true, right?
Every projection, everything they say is a projection, right?
In this case, it seems like it was stolen from Joe Biden winning the state of Texas, i.e., with Hot Wheels losing the election to Beto. So we should be saying Governor Beto.
Right. We should.
So That's concerning. And
That
all of you folks that keep saying the 2020 election was stolen, I need you to have that same energy and call for a DOJ investigation,
this
because we can't go back and do anything about it now. But
right.
we need to call for a DOJ investigation on Ken Paxton, Hot Wheels Abbott, and the entire Texas legislature.
Yeah.
Because to take away
Disgusting.
2.5 million ballots from Harris County, which is the largest county in Texas,
I knew there
heavily
was something
Democratic, and there were some other
suspicious.
counties as well. There are some other counties as well, but have you noticed when you talk about Texas, everything is about Harris County, Harris
Mm.
County, Harris County, Harris County. Why Harris County? It's because it's the largest county that's heavily blue.
Hey, and y'all should be ashamed over there in the Republican Party. The worst thing that they could have ever done is let us get on the internet and be able to find this information ourselves as those of us who really are seeking the truth. The worst thing you could have ever done is let us get a hold of this information. Because now I'm going to make sure I bring this up every time I get into a conversation about that 2020 election being stolen. Explain what happened in Texas.
Yes, Mama Red Wine. I said Ken Paxton has been impeached. I said that, my dear.
I am
But
just,
here's
don't even talk
here's the
about
deal.
this. Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal. You know, and I'm saying we collectively as people of the United States of America,
Get those
we
weak
want
men.
we want clean, fair elections.
Right.
Despite the outcome, we're going to win some, we're going to lose some. But like the movie Friday says, you live to see another day. All right? We want wow. We
I gotta keep
want
it clean.
right. I got surprised when you put that up there, Mr. Keep It Clean himself.
Right. That was a
Well,
technical difficulty,
that right
folks.
there, that's not keeping it clean. Thank you, because putting Donald Trump picture, that's not keeping it clean.
Right.
We want clean,
Technical
fair elections.
difficulty.
We want clean, fair elections as well. Okay, so I hope you all have the same energy when it comes to finding out what happened in Texas, because too many people, especially in Texas, was saying Texas is not red. Texas is not red. I kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it and hearing it, but yet
Right.
to see the overwhelming majority of legislators in Texas be red, and it's like, okay, if Texas isn't red, then how do you explain this? And I know it's gerrymandering, but gerrymandering can't do all of that. There's got
I
to be
agree.
theft going on.
I agree.
So, with that being said, have a great day. Take
You
a little
too.
time to enjoy the view. And you know what? That I just want to say, not all skin folk is kinfolk.
Right. I
So,
agree.
so, so until Anthony starts acting right, we're taking away his card.
Why?
We're taking away Anthony's card because he in these comments talking smack. He in these comments talking smack right now. So I'm taking his card away. I'm taking his card away. And you know what I'm talking about, Zeus, right?
I'm not reading the
No,
comments.
no. You know what card I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what card you're talking
Okay,
about.
okay. We're gonna revoke Anthony. We have revoked your card
We got to have a hearing and discuss why it needs to be revoked. Okay, you know
because
we're
he in these comments talking smack. But yes, keep
keep it
telling the
clean out
truth.
there.
But like Anthony says, about MAGA, and I appreciate you doing this every single day. We need to talk about the accomplishments of the Biden Harris. Make sure we get the vice president in
We got
there,
the receipts.
about the Biden Harris administration, because people need to know that albeit they are not perfect
Right.
and they need work, they are
Right.
literally working for the American people, including the people who didn't vote for them.
Yeah. As Christians, thank you for the gift. They should know all have fallen short of the glory of God. Okay.
Right.
Relax.
And
You can't ask
they're
Biden to be
working for
perfect.
everyone.
Huh?
And they're working for everyone, not just the people who voted blue.
Thank
Because
you.
they have